This is the performance summary for week 41 of 2024, which was the week ending October 11th. Let's start by inputting the beginning and ending balances. So the beginning balance would be the one on Friday, October 4th at 29,735. And the ending balance was on October 11th. And the balance on that day was 30,053. So I made $318 last week on a starting balance of 29,736, which is a percentage gain of 1.07%. Now let's input the trades we did. We go to the trade list on the website. And last week we had these 5 trades at 20% allocation each. So the theoretical P&L comes out to 0.87%. There's a bit of a difference here, and that's probably because of a dividend that went ex-div maybe a week or two ago. It hit the account just this week, so the actual P&L is a little higher than theoretical for that reason, most likely. Now let's look at the individual trades that we did last week. First one is Amazon, where we made 3.21%. So here's what the trade looked like. We got in here Monday morning and exited here. This is a perfect example of a mean reversion trade. The strategy decided that wanted to buy Amazon based on this sell-off over the past few days here, and got in here on Monday morning, got out here. So that was a 3.21% trade. Next one was Colgate-Palmolive, where it made 0.52%. And it's been in a bit of a weak move since early September. And so bought it right here. Caught a little bit of the mean reversion last week. Next trade is Duke Energy, where we made 0.33%. And we got in here. We got in here after the dip, and we sold here. This is an example of why the strategy does not use stop losses. If we had a stop loss, we would have been stopped out intraday on Monday and realized the loss, and we wouldn't have participated in the reversion that happened for the rest of the week. So yeah, this is why it doesn't use stop losses. The next trade was Coca-Cola. Lost a little bit there, down 69 basis points. And it was in a downdraft from here to here. Bought here and lost a little bit. And the last trade is Philip Morris. We made 1% on this one. So here's the weakness coming into last week, and here's where we got in, and here's where we got up. That was 1% trade. Now let's input the balance into our cumulative tab. So we made $318 last week, which brings our cumulative gain since going live in June to $4,003. And that's a percentage gain, cumulative percentage gain of 15.51%. And let's see how it looks, how the equity curve looks on a graph. So this is where we are right now. So we're at a new equity high right now. Now let's look at the equity curve on a long-term basis going back to 1994. This is the long-term equity curve of the weekly reversion strategy back to 94. And here's where we are right now, here at the right side. And let me just zoom in, maybe from 2016 and we see a nice steady climb, and we're continuing the climb right here. Let me zoom in a little more actually. Go back to 2021. Just want to show you where we went live. Here's June, right about here. This is where we went live, and it was going up, but then August 5th happened, where there was a big sell-off in the stock market because of a Japanese yen carry trade that unwound, and US market sold off briefly, but the reversion came back and we profited very nicely off of that. Went on to make a new high, and ever since then we're continuing to make new highs. So that's the performance summary for week 41 of 2024. If you want to learn more about this strategy, please visit my website at returnstream.com. I've got a link to the website in the description box below. Thank you.